Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hola, 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 buenos dias. Today we're going to talk about racism. We're going to talk about racism. Is it racist over here in the Dominican Republic? A lot of people keep asking me to post this video, so I took the time out this morning. I got my favorite coffee, and I love the way they serve this coffee. That's like the coolest thing in the world, guys. But this is my favorite coffee in the Dominican Republic at this cafe. They don't have Wi-Fi. If they did, I'd be here every day. So I'm doing this video just to talk about racism over here in the Dominican Republic because a lot of people keep asking me, how do they treat Americans? How do they treat Haitians? How do they treat Canadians, Afro-Americans, everything. And I love this brown sugar, guys. You gotta use the brown sugar. This stuff is delicious. It's like a cross between espresso and the best coffee in the world. So it's really good. Having a BLT because it's about to be mid-afternoon. I just had a massage, so I'm getting out a little late. But we're going to get back to the topic about racism. Are they racist over here in the Dominican Republic? How do they treat the Haitians? I'm on the North Coast, which is right next door to Haiti. The borderline is right there where I'm at. 6-hour drive away from Punta Cana. So we're on the other side of the country. What I've seen many, because I've been to Sosua, I've seen many Haitian people, and they are a little more humble, quiet than Dominicans. I guess there's a reason for that, but I haven't seen anyone, I've been coming over here for 6 years now, I haven't seen anyone treated bad as far as because of their race. There was one incident in Sosua I did see the police chasing what appeared to be some Haitian women, but I don't know why. I don't know what the situation was. It was a crowded day. I don't know what the scenario was, so I can't speak on that. A lot of African Americans say they treat them bad over here. I've met many African Americans over here, and by the way, I'm mixed. I'm black and white. My grandmother's white. I look at race as being a universal color. I think there's a color barrier between rich and poor. Those are the only two colors I can see, because I know when you're rich, you're treated differently, and when you're poor, you're treated differently. So if you fall between one of those races, then that's when you'll truly experience racism. What I was surprised when I first started coming over here, that no matter how you look, whether you were dark skinned, light skinned, big, tall, fat, skinny, they treated, and when I say they, the Dominicans and the Haitians treat all of us as one race. I don't see any favoritism, because you would expect the black guy or the ugly guy. No offense. I know I'm not Richard Gere or Denzel Washington, but you would think that they would treat them less. It's totally different. In the U.S., if you look good, if you're handsome, you get treated or pretty, you get treated a little better. I know that for a fact. But over here, they don't care. Especially if they're trying to get money. If their goal is to get you to buy something or sell you something, they don't care what you look like. They don't care what your color is. They're going to treat you. I've seen the women hanging over guys that were like a zero in the U.S. and they're hanging over them, and hey, they treat me like a king. But I know I look good. So, but on a serious note, the Dominicans, and the Haitians, I think they get along. Like I said, I haven't seen anyone arguing, fighting. The Haitian brother that I met, to me, are hustlers. They just trying to make money. They're very respectful, and they treat. When I see the African Americans come over, they treat them the same. They're just, like I say, they're just hustling, trying to make a living. I don't know as far as Canadians, if they treat them any different, because to me they look like Americans, they talk like Americans. I haven't seen any way they treat them different, especially the business owners. It's almost like they respect them, as well as Dominican owners. I see the same respect. So if I could kill the myth that they're not racist over here, that would be a perfect world, but I can't because I haven't experienced it. I haven't seen it. I haven't been enough places in this country to actually speak on that. I'm just speaking about what I've witnessed over the past 6 years. You can walk the streets at night. I've seen black people, white people, all kinds of people walk the street at night. No one chases them or says anything bad or does anything that would make them feel uncomfortable about walking at night. And if you can walk at night, you can walk in the day. As far as the females, I think the Haitian women are beautiful just as well as the Dominican women. When I first started coming over here, I had to explain to these people. They thought I was racist because I only was attracted to the Dominican women, and it was not. I'm gonna take that back. It was the look. I do love that. I think we programmed in the U.S. to love that light skin, pretty, long hair. I think we're trained subliminally, I would say it, to look for that in a woman. Some people look for white women, but I think me, it was just, it could have been, it didn't have to be Dominican, it could have been Colombian, it could have been Panamanian, it could have been Panamanian, however you say it. It could have been Russian. I don't like Russian women. I like Chinese women, but it could have been anybody light-skinned, pretty. It's just, I like the way they talk, the look. But after dating so many of the women, before I got married, before I met my wife, after, well, we'll say being with so many of those women, it kind of got mundane, was repetitive, and I started looking for the dark-skinned women. They started looking more and more appealing, and they're beautiful in their own way. I've seen Ethiopian women, African women, the darker the skin, the more beautiful they are. So I'm not racist when it comes to that. I just know when I was in America and I dealt with dark-skinned women, they were a pure headache until I met my ex, which was from another country, very light-skinned, and was a bigger headache than the dark skin. I mean, the worst. That was the worst. So that was the worst encounter ever in my life. And that was, they say it's true, the prettier they are, the crazier they are, but that will leave a sour taste in anybody's mouth when it comes to looking for a particular look in a woman. So beauty, light skin, I wouldn't focus on that. It's the inner beauty. It's the attitude, the spirit, the energy. Focus on that, guys. I don't care what the color may be. Like I say, I am attracted to Spanish women. But now that I got my wife, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So, but okay, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I just want to touch on that subject. Hey, that's funny. That's the guy that I bought my wedding ring from. That's funny. So, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. You have a blessed day, and add our YouTube channel, Hanging with Devons. Be sure to add our YouTube channel. We definitely appreciate you, and we can go live from there. Hanging with Devons. You guys have a great day, blessed day, and I hope I can shed some light on the racist issue.